You are now tuning into The Vibe with your boys podcast. Starring Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy. You dig?
It's your boy Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy, and welcome to another episode of Vibe with your boys podcast. Yes, sir. It's Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy. How you feeling?
You had to repeat yourself twice?
I mean, I wanted to make it known.
No, but you said it the first time, then you doubled down on it. Like, they ain't hear you the first time.
You gonna
my bad.
I
just
step on my
observed,
shit like that?
I just observed that you said it twice.
You want to do it?
All right, ready?
Yeah.
It's your boy Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy, and we back with another one.
It's your boy Kyle the Kid, so you Kyle the Kid.
What you talking about?
Shut
bro?
up. Anyway, in case y'all haven't noticed, we got a very special guest with us today. Tytoohollywood stepping with us.
Yo.
Yes, sir. How you
What's
feeling,
good?
bro? You good?
Yeah, chilling.
It's been
right now.
been a long time in the coming. Been meaning to get you on here. Finally got it right.
Yeah.
Everything good with you? Week going good?
Yeah, man, I've been chilling, you feel me? I just moved back down to Broward, so
Okay.
getting my feet back wet down here.
All right, for sure. What about you, Megan? I'll take you off timeout now. You good?
All the time, huh?
Yeah.
Because you want to double up.
Yeah.
No, you know, another day, another dollar.
That's real. Yes, sir. Hopefully everything's going okay with you guys. Living good, you know, not letting life get you down. But, you know, we here to talk to Ty, see what's going on with him. So,
Hold up, bro. Before you start.
what's up?
This been on my mind all day.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask it on here.
Yeah.
Who decided what animal you can eat and what animal you can't eat? You ever thought about that? Like, why I can eat a cow, but a dog is not edible? Not saying, you feel me, it's cool to eat dogs and shit. But I'm saying, like, who decided that?
He put me up with that.
Like, geez.
Hey,
That's
'cause
probably
if you
like
think about it,
because
that
the dog
shit
be like in
crazy.
your house and shit.
Like, if you call a dog, it'll probably come to you and shit. A cow won't come to you.
But like a cow not living in your house, like at that
But
point,
they
like
domesticated a dog. They could have domesticated a cow.
Them shit's big as fuck, though.
It is, but it's some big ass dogs.
not that, it's a weird question, but what made you like just think about that?
I'm gonna be real with you. I woke up this morning and I was leaving my home and I seen a duck and I'm like, it's not cool to eat a duck. People eat it though,
Yeah,
but it's not cool to eat a duck.
yeah.
So why can I eat a chicken but I can't eat a duck?
Okay.
Damn.
So I started thinking deeper, like dogs and shit.
And you been thinking about this all day.
Like, on and off. I ain't gonna act like it's been on my mind 24/7.
Okay.
You know
That
what I'm
real.
saying?
That real.
I'm gonna wait till I get around people to ask them. I ain't
Yeah,
want to sound
yeah.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, think about that though. You see, you even got to answer me. You thought I was talking bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Anyway, but yeah, let's start in the beginning with it. Just chopping it up with you over social media over the years. So you from down from Broward, right? What part?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I'm from all over, bro. Like,
Okay, so
all right,
take us through it.
when I was born, I started growing up in Deepside.
Okay.
And then
Alright.
after Deepside, I moved to Plantation. Then after that, I moved to Somerset and Lakes.
Mhm.
Then from there, from like 4th grade up until end of high school, I was in North Lauderdale. So really,
Was it just like family just moving around, or like?
It was me moving. Well, me and my mama and my brother moving around. Like,
Okay.
we was just moving around.
Was
but-
that hard? Like having to meet new people all the time, not really getting settled in, or did it like?
I mean, I was legit, so I ain't really think too much of
Okay.
it. But I was making friends everywhere I went, so that's how I got known everywhere. You feel me? Like how I got known in Broward, because I lived everywhere. So
Like those connections, you know, followed you
Right,
out through your
right.
years type shit. Okay. All right. And then what place of Broward would you more specifically call like home? Like, you feel me? Like, you done lived a few places, but like, you know, place you resonate with the most.
North Lauderdale.
There's a lot of the.
Yeah, because I was there from 4th to 12th grade till I went to FAM. So
Okay.
you feel me? I was there the most. So I be claiming North Lauderdale.
What middle school and high school you went to?
I went to New River, that's in Fort Lauderdale. That's like by Melrose type shit.
Okay.
But I went to high school in Ely and
Alright.
Pompano, so you feel me? Like I was all around.
And was you doing music back then? Like, when did the music start, or the love for music at least?
I always loved music, like you
Mhm.
feel me? Like I always knew lyrics to songs and shit like that. But I ain't never make music. I ain't start making music till 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing you was doing, like you was into sports and stuff, right?
Right.
So like you was in like Little League, all that.
Yeah, I was always like the star of my little league team and shit. and growing up, but I was always bad too. You feel me? So in high school, when I got to high school, I was about to play football, but I don't know, like I kept getting in trouble, and like I wasn't really on what it was on. But I was still playing track. I was playing other sports, so I played baseball too, and I ran track. But I ain't never really like take it too serious to like go to college for it or whatever. And then I ain't even think I was gonna go. Well, I knew I was gonna go to college, but I ain't really like. I don't know, bro. I ain't really have a plan, to be honest.
Okay.
So I went to college. I went to FAM up in Tally.
You just said, fuck it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go up to Tally.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My mama, she was like, if I don't go to school, I'm gonna have to go to the army or some shit.
It was like that.
Yeah, I was like, that's dead. So you feel me? I got it up there in FAM. I went there with my dogs.
Real quick, like, why did she say that? Did she like just want you to stay out of trouble type shit, or like?
Yeah, because I was already in a lot of trouble, and plus like she didn't want me just, you feel me,
Just
standing
be
in the crib
away.
doing nothing.
Yeah, okay.
You feel me? So I guess going to the army was gonna be something else better than staying at the crib. So.
Okay, bet. So, going up to Tally, how was that like change for you? Because you know, me and him lived in Tally for a little bit, and you like it still feel like Florida, but at the same time, like it don't. Like it's like for instance, right? We went to Publix one time, and it was like 2-1 in the afternoon.
No. Just turned 1. Just turned 1.
And they ran out of like chicken. Like I ain't never experienced that shit before. Like
that
I'm
shit
like,
so ass,
like
bro.
I'm like, yeah, it's just like a whole different like experience. So like, how is that for you? Like, you know, getting used to it and stuff like that.
Well, I was up there for like 4 or 5 years. My first year up there, my freshman year, you feel me? It was fun because everybody was staying on campus. You feel me? You was always on campus type shit. But after that, once you move off campus and like you really start going around the city, man, Tally so ass, bruh. Like I was so ready to get out of there, and like, cause it ain't like, you know, from being down here compared to there, it's fast life down here.
Yeah.
It's way bigger, more shit to do. You feel me? So going up there, really a country town, boring, ain't nothing but colleges, and that's it, really.
Yeah, once you get out of the college area, it's really
right.
There,
It ain't nothing but, you feel me? And it's racist crackers up there.
Yeah.
So I was ready to get up out of there. And I'm glad I did. Finally back down here. But
so you did your 4 or 5 years. You graduated.
Right.
What made you stay in school? Because you wasn't even like planning to go to school. So rarely you see people. And people that be wanting to go to school. I'm going to college. They don't even finish college. So what made you just like stay up there and finish?
I did it for my mama, and I had to beat the odds. I ain't gonna lie. My brother, he graduated. My mama, she graduated too. So I wasn't finna be the only one that.
Okay.
So you feel me? I had to go ahead and handle that. And school ain't even hard. I always been smart. I just been bad.
Whether what you wanted to do with it or not.
Right. So I got it done. It wasn't nice.
Okay. And you said you started music in 2019. So how did that develop? Like, what made you say like, okay, I just want to start doing music?
Yeah. So that was like, all right. My first song I ever made was October 2019, October, called "Life of Sin." That song came about because my roommate, his name BDA Bob, the architect. I'm a dog. That's my brother. He made music too, but he was making music already. And I was like in my last year of college, and like growing, I had a plan to be a teacher or whatever, but I really wasn't feeling that towards my ending years. Like I ain't want that for myself. I ain't want to just be a teacher. You feel me? So I'm like, something got to shake. And he was making music, and you feel me? I was always around it, and I always knew, like, I felt like I could always be good at it, because growing up, I knew every song, all the lyrics. I knew I know what makes a good song, you feel me? So that's how that came about. I was like, I'm finna start making music. And boom, I dropped my first song October 2019, and, like, it was starting getting, like, good feedback. I don't know if that's because I knew so many people or people was actually rocking with it, but whatever it was, it made me want to keep doing it. So I kept going. But I still ain't even really take it serious until that next year in like April when I dropped my first mixtape. And then after that, like I saw how people was reacting to that. I was like, all right, I'm finna just stick with it.
Okay. Was like your friends, like was the homies fucking with it, or they was like, man, what you want to rap for? Like, how was like that initially when you like tried to start doing it?
like everybody, they always said they fucked with my lyrics, like the shit I be saying in my songs. But it was just saying like I could always get my sound better. So I've been working on that,
Flows and
right,
shit like that.
but I have found this one engineer, and the my last EP that I put out in February, that was the last project I put out. I've been slacking this year. But if you listen to that compared to my old stuff, you will see like the complete change, like in the sound and all that. Like that engineer, that's my guy right there. So
and even going back a little bit, De Niro Exchange, that's you, like, right? Or you got something to do with that too?
yeah, that's all right. So my mom, she got her own clothing brand, and she started that years back. And from that, that's how my brother, he came up with the idea for us coming up with our own clothing brand. Because you feel me, like, why go in the store and buy somebody else shit when you can rock your own shit and have other people rock it too? You feel me? So that's how De Niro came about. Basically, from my mom's brand, we came up with our own, and then that's how that came about.
Okay. So that basically came from you and your brother. So that's like y'all thing. Okay. Yeah. Because like I remember like years, but I'm not too sure like when you started it, but I remember like seeing people like getting it for like they grab bags and things like that, or people just like wearing it. I'm just like who is like behind the brand and things like that. It's not till maybe I want to say like last year when I finally like hopped on Twitter and I'm seeing your page. I'm like, okay. I'm like, damn. So it's like, did you wanna, or you and him vision for it is like to like just make clothes for the people in the city to wear, or y'all trying to take it like expand it more, or
we trying to expand it more. We trying to make it bigger than just clothes. It's a lifestyle. Feel me? So we trying to make it everything. We trying to make it as big as it could be. So, but right now we on the clothes right now, starting off there, and we trying to just improve and get better. And
so you was in Tally for 5 years. You started making music in 2019. How did living in Tally and being around the college campuses and stuff, how did that help your music, travel?
That helped a lot actually because most of my listeners now is not people from the crib, like from down here. It's people from other places like that I went to school with. You feel me? They bring it back to their people there listen there. So that's where most of my music is played, like Jacksonville, Orlando, Atlanta, out of town like Seattle and shit like that. I get a lot of plays there. So that helped a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
So you think in the long run the moves to Tally end up benefiting you more?
Most definitely. Because it's so when you go up there, it's 3 colleges, like I said, and it's so many people like from everywhere. You feel me? So somebody's gonna like what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I fuck with that.
Staying on college a little bit because at first you say you just went because your mom gave you the ultimatum.
Right.
You got there, you stayed because you didn't want to be the odd one out.
Right.
What do you think college taught you that you could bring into the world? First of all, what did you study? Like, what did you major in?
Health, leisure, and fitness. So that's like recreation, sports recreation, stuff like that.
Okay. Do you see yourself doing like beside music? Do you yourself?
Yeah. Okay. I love sports, so I'm gonna always be involved with that.
So, what did you learn from college that you think you could bring into the world? Because a lot of times people say college, if you're not trying to like major in certain things, it's kind of pointless. So, what do you think you learned in college that you could bring to the world?
What I learned from college is not
Good
really
or
like
bad?
not really like textbook stuff. It's like more like of the mental. Like people from down here, a lot of people that I know from down here, they never even left Broward. So like they're just stuck in the Broward mindset. Like they don't see that life is way bigger, bro. Way bigger than Broward. So like it changed my mindset on things, the way I carry myself, how I talk to people, like like stuff like that.
Social skills and stuff.
Right. I got way better at that.
Okay. Yeah, especially like living in Broward, you kind of like have like sometimes an antisocial attitude compared to when you actually getting out and you realize you don't know nobody in this city. You got to talk to people and to figure stuff out and stuff like that.
And like down here, like you don't even try to look somebody in their face for too long. It's gonna be like, but up there they were dead ass look you in your eyes like, what's up? Like they gonna make you speak to them. So it changed me a lot. Like I had to open up more and stuff like that.
Okay. And now, which you have like a big social media following on like Twitter and IG. Do you feel like that's also a help with your music as well?
I say yeah and no because the way I got my social media following is just from being like funny, like being that funny dude, or always having like I always say what I want to say. Like nobody ain't gonna stop me from saying what I want to say because like you feel me. So that's how I got known. But when I started doing the music, people, like a lot of people was like, "Oh, this nigga doing music now? Yeah. Like what the fuck?" So it got me the views, but like I ain't gonna say
now
it
you got to
totally
get
helped
your
me.
followers to gravitate to it.
Right, you feel me? So I just got to keep it going.
Okay, and staying on that topic of social media, like when it comes to like Twitter or you saying what you want to say, we see like the reactions sometimes it get like the negative reactions, or you going viral for the opposite reasons and stuff like that. Do you think that type of stuff hurts you when it comes to your music, or it can help you, or it's just like it is what it is? My music gonna do what it's gonna do.
Yeah, right. The music gonna do what it's gonna do. I take it for what it is because a lot of times, like when like shit'll go viral from some shit I said, like that I was just feeling type shit. A lot of people will quote my music. They'll be like, "Oh shit, this is actually good" type shit. So you feel me? Like I just take it for what it is. If you're gonna rock with it, you're gonna rock with it. If you're not, then you're not. I'm gonna keep it going regardless.
Okay. Do you ever like be like, okay, damn, they just kill me. Maybe I should like sometimes cool it, or just like instead of just saying certain, I'm gonna just vibe, because you see Boosie, he goes through that a lot to where he say whatever is on his mind,
right,
and it may hurt him, even though he's kind of to the point to where like it's like he's Boosie, like you feel me? He's established himself. He's gonna, do what he's gonna do at this point. Do you like take notice of like that type of stuff, or is just like
yeah, I actually like it's a lot of stuff that I typed up, but I just be like, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Like I know like they gonna go crazy if I say some shit like that. So like it's a lot of stuff that I be cool down on. Like this year, I ain't gonna lie, a lot like it's a lot of shit. Like I just calmed down on the tweeting wild shit because it's like it really ain't no point. But if it be on my mind, I tweet it. Like that's just how I am type shit. So, but I done cooled down a lot. Like,
you think social media can be a distraction for you, or it's more of like a help, or just a way to vibe?
I feel like everything a mind thing. If you let it control you, distract you, then that's what it's gonna do. So I don't let it. It's a fun thing to me. It's like playing a video game. That's what social media is. It's a video game at the end of the day. So it's all a mind thing. If you let it distract you, or you see somebody doing better than you, or you getting down and shit, that shit should motivate you. Honestly, like yeah, I should be doing that too, or I should be doing better than that. So it's a mind thing.
Okay. And then kind of switching back to the music. So you dropped "Shining" early this year, a little EP. As far as your music, like what's next for you? Like, is it supposed to be more videos, more projects, and things of that nature? Like, what are your plans for your music moving forward?
The next thing I got planned is a mixtape, which I could have dropped anytime from July till now. I could have dropped it anytime, but I just feel like it's not perfect. I want it to be what I think is perfect. So that's why I ain't put it out yet. I still want to get more visuals done and shit like that. So, but I got a mixtape coming up. It's gonna drop before the end of the year for sure.
Okay.
So you said you always loved music. So who were some artists you was listening to growing up or even now?
I ain't gonna lie. I listen to everybody. I ain't gonna lie. Like in my younger years, I listened to a lot of Jeezy, Jeezy, Walker, T.I., Wayne, of course, Trey Songz, Chris Brown. I was listening to everybody. I ain't gonna lie. And now and then like towards my later years, I was on Chief Keef when that wave came in, and Kodak, Playboy Cardi, everybody. I ain't gonna lie, I listen to everybody.
Okay. Do you use any like of the music you listen to kind of influence your style a little bit, or like do you think you just kind of like you're developing your sound like organically? It's not really something you can compare it to.
I feel like I got my own sound. Like it, I feel like you can't compare me to nobody. But I also like I be picking up on a lot of people that I listen to. Like I be picking up on stuff they be doing, but I still have my own sound at the end of the day.
Okay. And also, you also got like unreleased songs with like Iceberg and Money Man, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So how was that like Iceberg, South Florida Legend, things like that? How was that like first linking up with him or then doing a song with him?
I can't believe I forgot to mention Bird. Shout out to Bird. That was somebody else I also listened to heavy growing up. So when I had the opportunity to get the feature with him, it was so crazy to me. I was like, I couldn't even believe it because like there's somebody I was listening to in my JVCs going to school every day. Like it's crazy, bruh. I end up getting a feature with him, and he actually snapped on it. Like he ain't just bullshit me. Like, so you feel me? He slid on it for like a good 30 to 45 seconds a minute, something like that. So that's gonna be on the mixtape too, though. Those gonna be on the mixtape.
How that connection happened?
Is this thing called Miami Boys Weekend that they be having in Tallahassee, and Birdcat came up, and that's how I got the opportunity to link up with him.
Okay. And also the thing with Money Man, I think like that was kind of like a weird way to like, I guess you could say like end up working with somebody because it started off like as a little back and forth on the net type shit, like a misunderstanding, I guess you could say. So explain that.
I forgot he had said something. He tweeted something. And
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of remember. It's like because my mind just worked. It was something about like a Zodiac app or some shit like that.
Yeah, he was tweeting about he was tweeting about some Zodiac stuff or something like that, and I was like, you acting like a chick or something, like you acting like a female. Yeah. And I guess like he quoted me back, and he said something. I forgot what he said. Yeah. But I replied to him too, like, you ain't finna talk to me crazy type shit. And then he DM'd me, and it was like, my bad, little bruh, blah, blah. And then I was like, well, nah, you straight. I'm finna get the feature one day, though, for sure. He was like, matter of fact, I got you for free. Like, my bad, I got you for the feature. And boom, that's how that happened. Like, real deal, like you said, on some crazy like, shit, right.
I talk crazy to you.
He probably just caught himself and realized that wasn't even much necessary.
Right.
Okay.
So that did happen on some crazy shit.
Okay, and both of those songs are supposed to be on a new mixtape that's supposed to be coming out?
Yeah.
So what's the hold up? You said you had it since July. Are you like your only music critique as far as like what you like and don't like, or do you take other people's like opinions into the fold? Like, what is the process for you?
Yeah, I listen to I ain't gonna say I listen to everybody, but like my inner circle, I listen to their opinions. Like I take that into heed or whatever. Like the other day, I played one of my unreleased songs for my brother, and he was like, "I ain't gonna lie, bro, I ain't feeling that." I was like, "Damn, why you ain't feeling it?" Like, but I went back and listened to it. Like I'm like, "Damn, what sound bad?" You feel me? Like, so I'll be taking into consideration what my inner circle say, but outsiders, like, it's always gonna be those haters or whatever, doubters. So you can't really let that affect you. You just gotta keep it going.
True. Are you writing? Are you freestyling? Mixture of both, punching in?
Yeah, I do both. On the songs I wrote, like I feel like you could tell the difference in between the songs that I write and the songs that I freestyle, because the ones that I write, like I really be talking about some shit and I get deep into it, or I like you really like feel me in those shits. And my freestyle ones, those be the ones like I'm just having fun on the beat. You feel me? Like, cause I feel like I can make all kinds of music and have all kinds of flows. So I just be having fun with it, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
So I know you're just getting into music, but have you started thinking of like stuff outside of music that you're interested in or that you want to get into eventually?
Fashion.
Fashion.
With the narrow and things like that.
Fashion for sure. But also, I want to get into coaching too. Well, I've already been a coach multiple times, but I'm going to keep that going as well, like coaching. I love coaching, and I love kids, so that's why I wanted to be a teacher. So
that remind me. Another thing that I see like you into a lot is like, I guess you could say like sports gambling, like hitting the bookie or trying to make money off of it. This guy right here.
Fuck nigga, bro. Come on, bro. I've been trying to forget about
Bookie boys.
This guy right here, you want to explain?
I don't want to think about it, bro. So I don't know why you bringing it up.
Bro, because you could get he really do this shit. Like he had like a little page for it that was designed for it. Like, So he could probably give you some like
Go ahead,
coaching.
you can explain it, bro. I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, I'm not really too sure on the bet, but basically he had like an 18, like.
Bro,
probably,
let me explain it. If you gonna explain it, let me explain it.
Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
Bro, I had an 18 ticket, bro. 18 ticket, bro.
This past Sunday.
I took over and unders. I had a over and unders. I had the spreads and all that. Everybody hit. I needed Baltimore to win by a touchdown. Cause when I got it, it was only 6.5. Like the spread was 6.5. Right. It went up after I got it, so that don't affect me. Right. I got it. They got to win by 6.5. So pretty much a touchdown. Them niggas won by 2 points. I felt disrespected because I'm like, if he gonna lose me money, $6,800, bro. I ain't lose $6,800. I could have made $6,800. Right. But if you gonna, fuck with my pocket, you could at least lose. You feel me? Don't sort of kind of win. That shit disrespectful, bro. Like
that shit get crazy though. I ain't gonna lie, like, cause all that shit is really rigged, but you just gotta figure it out. You gotta study and shit. That shit like school, low key.
No, it is.
Like that shit is like school. If you want to be a consistent bookie winner. Yeah. You gotta study.
You gotta study trends.
You gotta know all that shit. Yeah, lines, all that. You gotta know your shit.
Like right now, I got a ticket for Sunday. I ain't gonna put it in. It's too early. I don't know what's gonna happen. I got a ticket and I want to do it because it feel like a for sure win. Right. But I felt like last ticket was a for sure win. Right. Feel me? So nigga paranoid.
But me, I don't never really try to put too much picks on my ticket because like more picks, the less chance you have of winning. Of course. You feel me? So I try to put like at most 4 picks, but I really be trying.
You have to put down initially,
right? Yeah. To win more money. So it's all about how much you want to risk at the end of the day.
Do you like for you personally? Because I know some people can go crazy with it or get addicted. Do you feel like you can addict to it, or you can control yourself? Be like, you know what, this is not a good week for me. I'ma just vibe, or is it like kind of like you got to type of thing?
I ain't one of those people that's gonna spend my last like type shit. Yeah. Like, I know how to chill. I know when I want to and I know when to stop and shit like that. Like this whole week, I ain't even bet because I ain't been liking none of the games, so I ain't even been betting. But some niggas, they'll just try, somebody got to win. So I'm like, somebody finna win. You feel me? Like niggas really
got to make
like
this rent money.
But, nah, I ain't down bad like that. Nah.
Okay. And with the move back down to Broward, do you feel like you gotta like, how I say like, reintroduce yourself to Broward, being gone for a few years, or like pop back out, get your music floating down here more?
Most def, like, because it's still people to this day, like they still just now figuring out I'm back down here. Mm-hmm. Like I be seeing people every time I go out, they be like, "Damn, you down when you got back down here?" Type shit. So I feel like I'm still getting my feet back wet. I feel like I still got to get back established or whatever, get my face back up or whatever. Like not get my face back up because everybody still know me, but get back established and get the buzz around. You feel me? So. It's gonna happen though.
How is it like with balancing like the things you want to do, like the business, whether it's the clothing, the music, or even when you was in school and like the personal life, whether it's friends or females, anything like that? You feel like you're able to do that pretty good, or sometimes it's like a struggle?
I feel like I could balance it pretty well. Like someday I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I need to be making music every day. Some days I don't even listen to beats. Some days I feel like I at least need to listen to beats every day, but some days I don't deal with none of that. Like I feel like you gotta keep your mental straight. Like you gotta take breaks or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I know how to not like drain myself. I know how to keep everything balanced and stay focused.
Do you think you're ready for the rapper lifestyle entourage?
Most def. You see my name, Hollywood. I'm most def ready for that. I like traveling and shit already, so I'm ready for that road life, going on tour and all that. It's crazy.
So you got your feet wet working with like Iceberg and Money Man. Is there any other like dream collabs you like to do, whether down here in Broward, Florida, just in the industry period, or anybody?
Kodak for sure.
Kodak, okay.
I want to get a feature with Soulja Boy. That was also one of the artists I listened to like a lot.
I mean, besides you listening to him, why now though?
Why now?
Yeah.
Why do I listen to him now?
Yeah, like why you want a feature from him now?
Cause like
just like
he's a legend, bro. Soulja Boy is a legend. Like if I get a feature with Soulja Boy, everybody's gonna listen to that. Yeah. Like I got a feature with Soulja Boy. What the fuck?
Shout out Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, who else? Future, of course. One day I gotta get the Future. from Future. Hell yeah. I don't know. I don't really like. I don't really be thinking about who I do features with. I don't even really like doing features unless I like fuck with you type shit. Like we gotta have that connection for us to do a feature for real. But Kodak, Soldier Boy, and Future, most definitely.
Who's some of the people like you listening to now? Like every time in the whip you blasting, it's like I know probably like Kodak and things like that. But like who else?
I ain't gonna lie. I just started listening to Rod Wave a little bit. I fuck with Rod Wave, but when you put that bitch on fast though, like that boy be sliding. I ain't gonna lie. Who else I be listening to? BDA, Bob the Architect. That boy be sliding. I listen to 350 Heem. I be listening to Trapland Pat.
That's another thing too. I noticed that on your Shining EP, Pepper Jack Zoe, Trapland uses him a lot. I think he produced most of the beats on Shining, correct?
Most def.
So
he did all the beats on there.
Is that like a relationship y'all have, or you just mess with his beats to where like you said, okay, let me get these?
Yeah, me and Pepper Jack, we went to high school together.
Okay.
Me and Pat, we all went to Ely together. So that's how I knew them. And then me and Pepper Jack, we went to FAMU together too. He went up there before he went in the Army and shit. So we already had that connection. And when he was making the beats, I was like, damn, snapping, let me get some. You feel me? He fucked with me, gave me those beats.
Is that like a producer you want to work more with?
Hell yeah, most def. I'm a dog, so hell yeah.
Okay. All right. And so no release date on the project. You ain't got like not a time frame before the end of the year. Because another thing that happened too, and I don't want this to happen to you, like sometimes you make music and you sit on it for so long.
It become dated.
Then when you hear to it after about 6 months, 5 months, you don't even want to listen to it no more.
Right.
So it's kind of like a.
And that's low key how that shit is now on some of the songs on my mixtape. Cause like this mixtape is from songs that I started a year ago.
Yeah.
So like some of it's old, and I'm like, damn,
you feel like you probably done got better.
Yeah, and I done made newer songs. I'm like, damn, I might want to put that on there and switch it out, type shit. So yeah, I gotta get better. I gotta get right with that. I've been slacking this year,
It's
but
kind of like sometimes you can be your own worst enemy type stuff.
Right, and that's what I've been holding myself back. So like, cause I ain't gonna lie, the other day somebody told me something. They told me I should have been at like 14K by now. I was like, damn. And I was like, he low key right. Like I've been slacking, so I'm finna get back right.
Okay, so that being said, you've been slacking. Let's just like put it out there. What's next for Hollywood? Like music videos, tapes, like going into 2021 because we almost there. Can we like expect like a stronger push from you getting back to it, or
y'all gonna hear? I mean, y'all finna see more videos. I'm finna open up to more features, so y'all gonna be hearing me featured more. Y'all just gonna be seeing me on the scene more. I'm finna be out more down here, so you're gonna see my face all the time. You feel me? And the drip, of course. I'ma always bring the drip, so I'ma always be my face gonna be here. Right.
Oh yeah, you was that when was that? Was that yesterday or how was that? Or like, are you comfortable performing now? Or like, how is that? How did that go?
Last night it was a little appearance at KOD. I ain't gonna lie, that was my first time in the strip club because I ain't really a strip club guy. Like
first time in the strip club, period.
Yeah, period.
Okay.
That was my first time in the strip club, period. It was a vibe though. I fucked with it. Shout out to Lewis, the promoter that hooked that up for me. And but yeah, it was a vibe though.
Okay. Is that like you just never wanted to go to the strip club, but you don't care to like just throw your money away, or is it like type of thing, or
that and that just like I don't really that shit don't fascinate me for real. Like throwing money, girl shaking asses, whatever. Like yeah, but that ain't my interest. So
yeah.
And another thing, as far as like just moving in Broward, you know, we see things, do certain things that happen like through the city, like kind of affect the way like you move or who you hang with and things like that, or you basically stay around the same people regardless.
It's crazy out here, as y'all boys know. It's real crazy down here. So I I don't hang out with everybody for one. I've been with the same nigga since high school. Like I've been hanging out with the same nigga since high school. So I don't even be hanging out with everybody like that. When I'm on the scene, I be on alert all the time because y'all boys know how quick something can pop off. So I be on my pivot. I be on my ones and twos.
Most def. Well, I think just me like being a person that actually like pay attention to what you're doing and things like that. I feel like you got a lot of things that you can, go ahead and pop off with, whether it's clothing, music, or just, just getting yourself out there. So, I say just keep on going. Like sometimes, you get that your mindset get in the way of things and stuff like that. But yeah, just do you, man. Cause like songs like Band and stuff, like I'm really fucking with it. So I'm trying to hear what you got next going on. Is there a name for the project or nah?
All gas, no brakes.
All gas, no brakes. Okay, well, looking forward to hearing to it.
You got the name, you got the song, now you just need a release date.
For sure. But it was a pleasure speaking to you, bro. Thank you for coming through.
Already appreciate
anytime,
y'all boys.
Whenever the project's about to come, finally drop or anything like that, you want to promote, you can come back through. And yeah, man. What was that?
Appreciate y'all boys for putting me on the show.
Of course. And anything else you want to add off before we get out of here?
I'm gonna need y'all to answer that the animal question though, for real. Put in the comments. I need answers.
Most definitely.
That's it.
And thank y'all for watching.
Bro, hold on. I don't like that, bro. Every time I ask a question, you be looking at me silent.
No. They gonna answer it.
Why you think so? Why you think?
I don't know. But
all right, so don't act like that was a dumbass question.
I didn't say that.
I can see it in your face.
Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tytoohollywood, Kyle the Kid, Mega the Boy. Let's go.
Get it!
Yes, sir.
Hey.